And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And a view of the skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan from high above the East River here in New York City. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Junior, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. Toppin is out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Payton in at the 1. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Now, here's Junior. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Left side, Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Fournier for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Knox. The pass to Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off. You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now, that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash. But R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports. And it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Vucevic against Robinson. Payton outside. Pass to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
A really good focus from R.J. there. I think that improves his percentages.
Junior the pass to Vucevic. Over Robinson. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Junior. 35 points for him last game against Boston.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Now, here's Fournier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about the problems Aaron Gordon presents on their defense. Coach said with his athleticism, whoever guards him is going to be exhausted by his activity. That's something we need to account for. That means a lot of rotation players from the big man tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Junior following the basket by Elfrid Payton. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Payton. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rivers, he's checked in for New York. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here's Junior. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Fournier. Junior kicks to Gordon. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Now, here's Junior. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Junior throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Rivers.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Isaac outside. Pass to Fournier. Over Barrett. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 4. Shot left block. And it's Barrett getting it to go. Barrett's got 9.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's how you set a screen. You got to be quick to the spot, separate from your defender, set your feet, and then hold your position. He nails all 3 aspects there.
Free throw good, Junior. And here are the Knicks now. 3-point lead. Here's Barrett. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Cleveland. Isaac passes to Junior. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 9. Passes it to Rivers. 5 to shoot, and stolen by Fournier. And here comes the break. A pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Rivers passes to Knox. To the paint. Here's Toppin. No good again that time.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Always hustling. Gordon puts forth a serious effort there. Helps him to find his shot.
Here's Rivers following the score by Aaron Gordon. And the pass to Barrett. Over Gordon. Barrett the pass to Knox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rivers. New York needs to get off a shot. Toppin, good.
punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here's Junior. 7 points in the game. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Knicks trail by 3. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
A different look for New York. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Omari Spellman comes in for Toppin. And Alec Burks subbed in for Knox. The Magic also changing it up. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And that one's good. Noel. Here's Junior. He's got 9. It's blocked. Now Rivers. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rivers scanning the floor. And finished off by Rivers.
On the attack, 6'4", good verts. Rivers can produce at the rim.
And here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. They trail by 1. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Rivers. Junior with it. He's got 11. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Markel Fultz has checked in for Gordon. He hits the second from the line. Here's Rivers, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Burks. Back to Rivers. Makes it off the glass. Rivers has got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Orlando trailing here. Now, here's Junior. 12 points for him. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Ennis is checked in. Going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Omari Spellman. Kevin Knox is checked in for Barrett, and it's Payton in for Rivers. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Over Payton, and it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Junior. 10 points for him.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. He's currently suffering from shin splints and is in a lot of pain right now. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Alec Burks is out there with Elfrid Payton. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Knox in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Celtics, was outstanding. He had 35 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Now here's Payton after the miss from Junior. Payton drives in. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Rivers, he's checked in for Alec Burks. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now, here's Junior. Guarded closer. And Junior throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And so it's New York with it after the Magic pick up 2. Shot clock at 5. Rivers.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. At the line for 2. And he makes the first. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Magic. It's a 3-point game. Now Payton, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. It's good.
Soft with the floater there. Payton gets to the inside. And that shot had a nice feel to it.
Orlando's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Gordon. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Payton. They get it back. Here's Toppin. Goes up again, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 8. Misses from short range. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Junior. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier gets a wide open look, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here is Payton. Here's Knox. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rivers. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it'll be Orlando with the first time out of the game right here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
Right side, Gordon. Over Toppin. Here's Vucevic. Count that one.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailers and trying to fight their way back.
The Magic have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Ross, he's checked in for the Magic. Free throw drops for Vucevic. Knicks trail by 5. And stolen by Junior. He dishes it to Fournier. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. There's 1:38 left here in the second. Rivers with 8 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
2 shots. The first one falls.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Noel's checked in for the Knicks. And a switcher also for Orlando. Williams, he's checked in for Fournier. Second free throw, no good. Magic leading by 4. Ross with a wide open look. Rebounded by Knox. Rivers against Williams. Now here's Rivers. T right on him. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now Now here's Ross. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is New York. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for New York. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Hope they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Robinson missed it, even after all those chances. 6-second difference between the shot and game plan. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Bamba is checked in for the Magic. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Free throw good, Junior. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ross against Barrett. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. The shot missing. And so we conclude the first half. It's the Magic up 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's less communication on front and the post, and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Junior's out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Here's Knox after the made shot from Junior. Back to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And stolen by Junior. The finish, and Junior throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Barrett. Robinson kicks to Payton.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Here's Junior. Isaac outside. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. Right side, Gordon. To the inside, Junior. Gordon trying to break loose. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Gordon.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Payton passes to Barrett. Here's Knox. Payton looking it over. For 3, Barrett. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. outside Fournier. The dish now to Vucevic. Passes it to Gordon. Payton on the double team. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Fournier. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Knox has such versatility in his game. If you add the art of drawing fouls, that's going to help him out.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
Now here's Junior. 23 points in the game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Vucevic has got 12 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Payton. Vucevic with the block.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
You think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Payton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Payton's got his third basket of the night right there.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Now, here's Junior. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Knicks trail by 15. Payton outside. Robinson down low. Vucevic defending.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Omari Spellman has come in for Mitchell Robinson. Alec Burks comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Rivers in for Elfrid Payton. Orlando also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Isaac. And it's Fultz in for Evan Fournier. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 22. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Junior the pass to Vucevic. Now, Junior. There's the pass to Gordon. Dishes it to Junior. Clark for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 18.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barrett against Gordon. Barrett, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
They double him with Rivers. Junior the pass to Clark. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by Clark. Vucevic has got 14 points.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 11, and they pick up 2.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Magic leading by 18. Now Junior. Pass to Fultz. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. And it's Vucevic missing. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rivers kicks to Burks. Now here's Rivers. Not a lot of room. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 15.
Well, the problem defensively after Rivers gets a step is nobody sliding over in time to slow him down.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And New York making a change here. Noel's checked in. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. So Tom Thibodeau has got to have a timeout right now.
And coach can't be happy. And
new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Amari Spellman. Knox, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Rivers. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Williams. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Junior subbed in for Fultz. Magic leading by 18. Mitchell Robinson out there with Toppin. Then there's Payton. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Knox in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Fournier. Shoots over Burks. That's tipped. In the corner, Knox with it. Back to Burks for the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Pretty sweet pass there as Knox showing his ability to read the floor.
Orlando, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And here's Junior. Kicks it to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Toppin. Here's Payton. Shot by Burks. Nobody around. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Inside, here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Knicks trailed by 19. Payton passes to Burks. A floater, and it's laid in by Payton.
Good show of confidence. Payton looking good, trying his luck from the interior that time.
Junior with it. Isaac outside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Passes it to Burks. Back to Payton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
On the wing, Isaac. Outside, Fournier. Shoots over Burks. Fournier's shot is off.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Bamba with the block. Left side, Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. And that one's good, Junior.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Now, here's Burks. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Payton down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting from New York, Obi Toppin. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Both good from the line that time. Orlando leading by 16. Now, here's Junior. Payton on the double team. Isaac outside. To the middle. Here's Fournier. And easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 10 points for Evan Fournier.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Robinson, that's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Junior. Now, Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Uncovered. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Knicks trail by 16. Payton in the corner. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Isaac with the steal. In the corner, it's Junior. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, that's pretty aggressive by Elfrid Payton. To draw a foul inside the paint, the D looks flustered.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
Vucevic, again, the magic score.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's Payton. The pass to Toppin. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Burks. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Junior. And that one drops for him. 32 points for Junior.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Toppin. Right side Robinson. He kicks to Burks. Puts up a three. The shot, no good.
You know, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
Vucevic against Burks. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Gordon dishes to Junior. Isaac outside. The Magic getting another chance here. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
Burks against Fournier. Low block shot on the way. That misses off the backboard.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Payton, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Payton passes to Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Gordon. James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fournier. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Clark. Ball stolen. And pushing it up. Here's New York. They get it back. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's Junior. He feeds it to Aminu, to the inside. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Passes to Ntilikina. To the paint. Spellman the pass to Ntilikina. No good from outside. The Magic shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Picked off in midair. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
If you get aggressive like that, the defense has to react, and Ntilikina, the beneficiary of it.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow. Ntilikina, well-traveled, born in Belgium, growing up in France, and joined the NBA as the second youngest player in the league's history as a rookie.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Toppin. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Junior. 1:49 left in the fourth. Now the pass to Clark. That one misses. And New York will come the other way. Here's Ntilikina. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Junior. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for number 18. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Nerlens Noel checks in for New York. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good for Junior. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Now, here's Aminu, just 4 to shoot. Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Magic moving the ball around. Aminu, no one around him. And it's Noel with the rebound. So it's Nilikina who brings up the ball for New York. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, stolen by Bamba. Here's Junior. Misses the three. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And it's the Magic's ball. Pass to Clark. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Quickly. A three-pointer is right on target.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.